Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Listen, I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. We're going to be doing another update on Pepe U. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, I need a damn haircut, so I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding. You guys probably expected a cut. Listen, I got to actually get a haircut very, very soon for New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Got to look good. But anyways, let's dive into it. So Pepe Unchained, it was one of the biggest launches we had recently in the crypto scene, raising over $75 million. And we could see, I'm going to go into hourly actually, that when it first came out, it was going a little bit sideways just for a few hours. And then this thing started to pump pretty much from, let's say, 100 million market cap all the way to 500 and roughly 50 million, right? So huge rally, right? It already started at 100 billion market cap because of the nice pre-sale. And then ever since then, it's been selling off, which is expected because, every coin needs a correction. And when you kind of start at 100 million market cap and you get to 500 million so quick, you are bound to get a correction. Plus, as we know, the markets have been a little bit slower. They have been selling off. And the reality is, most coins pretty much are going to be affected, like 99.9% of them, unless they're already at such a low market cap where it's just, the whale holders. Then that's the only time these coins don't really get affected. Now, here's the thing with Pepe Unchained. I believe we are going to be having a great opportunity to buy, right? There's only one concern slash warning for this coin when it comes to technical analysis. And for me, that is holding this bottom over here. I do not want this coin to go sub 73 to 72 million market cap, okay? Because this is the floor, okay? This is the floor. We can see that's where we started. Then we went up. And if we start going below this floor, we are entering into gray unknown territory. It works the exact same way, right? Once you go above new all-time highs, right? When you go above new all-time highs and you start going up, you're entering new unknown territory, but it is in a positive way because, we're making gains, right? We don't know how far it's going to go until we see more analysis, until we see more charts and candles. But in this case, it's like reverse, right? We're going to gray territory, but in most cases, it's one of those things where it's like you don't know how far it's going to fall. And it is always easier for investors to just say, I'm out, I'm scared, and this thing to tank to whatever than it is for coins to pump because they require lots and lots of accumulation. So that is the only thing I would be worried about, right? I don't think that's going to happen because of the context of the market and the context of this coin. I do think that we've had already a break of structure and we won't be going below that area. We can see we were in this type of channel, right? Selling off, selling off, selling off. We touched the bottom, then we broke structure, and now we are slowly selling off. But I do believe it's going to hold this area over here of 85 million market cap. So in general, what I'm saying is it is a great time to be getting in to this project if you are a believer of this project, right? I think at the minimum, right? Like if it were to flop, would pretty much go to roughly all-time highs, right? I can see definitely there's no reason why this coin cannot go to all-time highs. But what I think is going to happen, right? We're going to sell off just a little bit somewhere here. Then we're going to start going up. Most likely, we're going to bounce around roughly, between certain areas. We can see there's some resistance over here. There's some resistance over here. So we'll probably go to 200 million market cap, sell back off to roughly 150, start breaking out, and then we're going to do something like this, right? Because we kind of came out super fast upside and we sold super fast. So I expect the movement to pretty much mirror, right? Once we kind of hit a double top, I expect it to sell off just a little bit before we go nuclear, ladies and gentlemen. So, the next step after this for Pepe Unchained, for me, we're going to use the Fibonacci tools where I think it can chill, but I do think this coin has still two nice massive rallies in it. So the first territory, which is pretty much 880 million market cap, I think that's a little too low. I always think the 1.6 is too conservative in my opinion. Then we have the 1.40 billion to 2 billion market cap. And that is where I think Pepe Unchained is going to top, sell off, and then it's going to have its nice big final rally where I think this coin can hit up to 10 billion in market cap, right? If we go on Twitter, look at Pepe U, right? We can see 75K holders after launch and PND, and hundreds are added daily. Pepe U has survived. It is full of diamond hands, right? And that is the truth. That is the reality, right? Frog memes 24-hour trading volume exceeds 3.1 billion, right? We can see, you know, Pepe U is part of it, and Pepe U does have a lot of volume, which is why I really like it, right? We've had so much money initially put into this coin, and for me, we are just having a nice floor of, like I said, that 80 to 85 million market cap, and that is a really good sign for me, right? That is why I personally invested in this coin, and even though I'm not a financial advisor, I would, suggest this coin as part of your meme coin portfolio. Obviously, you don't want too many, but this one does not hurt. The only con with this coin is that it is on Uniswap chain. So, Ethereum, you can't put too little amount because then Ethereum fees just eat you up. But if you're going to be putting, as I'd say, 70, 100 or more than $100, it will be worth the risk, especially that now we are near the bottoms. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, well, I just made it disappear. But like I said, we are near the bottoms. So for me, that is the best time to buy. I seriously doubt we're going to have the other scenario where it's going to dump. And if that's the case, I mean, that's the case, right? That's the risk. But overall, all right, everything is looking good. These are the top 5 most swap coins. We can see Pepe U on top, right? We can see Pepe, Sheeb. So Pepe and Pepe U on top, that is very, very green signs, especially Pepe U. Yeah, and I don't know. For me, this is going to be a nice coin, and I kind of regret not getting into the pre-sale, but it is what it is. Guys, we can see that it is also listed on multiple exchanges, right? We can see crypto.com. We could see L Bank Exchange. It is making moves, Bitmart Exchange. So for me, super, super high on this coin. Going up the ladder, I'm going to expect very, very, very big exchange listings very, very soon, and any small ones. And I would not be surprised if this coin can squeeze in Robinhood. Got in roughly at 100 million market cap and 150, and I'm going to be looking to be buying roughly around the 85 million market cap as my final position. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.